aí, gente, tudo bem? A gente tá aqui pro nosso quinto episódio de Baldur's Gate, e nesse episódio a gente vai estar explorando o Santuário Esmeralda. Aparentemente é um local seguro com várias pessoas. E eu estou em busca de um mercador porque eu estou com poucos recursos e eu preciso urgentemente de um acampamento, porque eu estou quase morrendo com todos os meus personagens e eu não quero ficar gastando o tempo todo. Estamos entrando na gruta, aqui no lado do Santuário Esmeralda. Aparentemente tinha uns druidas ali por outro lado. Eu não consigo interagir com eles porque eles estão muito baixo.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Ok.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Várias coisinhas que eu não uso mais. Opa! Essa é 40 peças de ouro, isso aqui. Algibeira de alquimia.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Tem uma coisa do tipo, eles não curtem não. Ficam puto.
We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Esse daqui. Funcionar bônus, sempre usando a orientação dela. Bonzão. 6, merda. Ai, rolei um 3, não passei no teste.
No. This place is a death trap. Let us leave. Immediately. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. Well, let's have a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
Não entendi muito bem o que ela queria fazer, mas ok.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Vamos ver. 14, boa, passei.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
I'm glad you think so. Otherwise, things might have gotten very messy. No, you are incapable.
Vamos lá. 18, lindo. Nossa, com mais 4 ainda. Que coisa maravilhosa. Esse boi tá parecendo ser...
I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo. Nothing here for you. Moo.
Eu tinha que... Eu não tenho silêncio, né? Eu vou arranjar silêncio só pra poder tacar nesse bicho.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
O lugar não é seguro, aparentemente. Todo mundo acha isso. Quero saber por que ainda tem gente aqui dentro, então. É tão perigoso aqui dentro.
The Blade of Frontiers.
What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
O cara que ajudou a gente naquele combate outra hora. Eu consigo interagir com
Go
ele?
on. Give me a best shot. Not bad.
Caraca, o maluco só humilhou a criança. Nossa, que humilhação, cara. Bater com a parte da espada que não corta é muita humilhação.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts.
Outro cara que tá interligado comigo.
The blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll need to make room. The time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Through. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let
Giorno.
me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Eita, olha o druida do caminho da lua aí. Vamos brigar não, gente. Bom dia.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Ok, alguém aqui dentro quer falar comigo. Quem?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Vamos lá.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Eram goblins iguais a qualquer outros, vis e asquerosos.
Struck fear and awe in heart of wilting.
Que isso, poeta?
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
I'm sorry.
Acroba? Acroba.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Vamos lá. Ah, caramba, viu? Só tem teste de inteligência. 3! Que beleza, viu?
The devil sowed chaos. She remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Agora sim. 19, que coisa linda. E ainda ganhava mesmo se tivesse tirado 5, eu acho, né? Nossa, sim.
It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Eu é outro sensato.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Nossa.
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside. It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanas wants.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment.
There.
Aí, ela curou o Mordecai, mano.
Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
Ok, será que ela pode me ajudar?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Por que você deu a volta, moça?
Let's go. The workshop's this way.
Eu vou dar uma olhada porque, né? Ninguém fica com uma larva na cabeça.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Moça, eu não quero que você mexa não. Você vai me matar?
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead.
Não vou me transformar. Eu sou o protagonista, pô.
You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Tá certo, vamos lá então.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing.
Alguém
There
abriu a
should be
porta ali
a small
atrás.
army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. You can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about mind flayers, I can't make heads nor tails of this. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why.
Ah, tá no templo de
When Master
Selûne.
Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way. He saw a chance
Ou eles
to get
estão indo
answers.
pra lá.
Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Não, não é um monstro. Só não... tá bom. Você tá protegendo você, mas é meio foda.
First you urge grace. You speak truth. To think a devil could surprise me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Já não tá lá o ídolo?
So you say. Yet you share their infernal blood. And the child walks free. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road.
Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their rank. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Visão improvisada. Ah, uma Goblin. Ah, foi o Goblin prisioneiro que tinham falado.
Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
Ah, a mulher que tava putaça lá na frente.
Better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Ela matou a Goblin.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
Oh, é um maluco mercador aqui?
I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard? So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Ah, fofo. Ah, é um amigo dele então que vende coisa. Vamos ver.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
De cara.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Eu acho que o desgraçado passou a mão, né, no meu... Nossa, eu acho que ele passou. Eu acho que ele passou a mão nos meus itens. Tenho quase certeza de que ele passou a mão nos meus itens. Eu ouvi um negócio e eu tive uma falha em teste de percepção. Nossa, eu tô até vendo.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Vamos ler seus pensamentos. Vamos. 18, bora.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
É, ele tentou passar a mão nos meus itens mesmo. Filha da mãe, hein?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Ah, eu ganhei um item. Medalhão de comida. Olha, ele me dá luzes bruxuleantes. É que negócio pra iluminar em volta. Ah, gostei. Vou equipar ele em quem, será? Eu acho que eu vou deixar eu falar com os... eu acho que eu vou deixar esse no Astarion, por sinal. É mais legal. O jogo foi salvo automaticamente, né? Imagino que porque agora vai começar uma outra quest. Eu vou finalizar por aqui. Provavelmente o próximo vai até o acampamento Goblin. E é isso. Valeu!